I'm so glad to go to Faith Academy. I'm so glad to go to Faith Academy. I'm so glad to go to Faith Academy. 'Cause there's no other school like Faith Academy. Woo!
Good morning. This is Elder Bernie's bus. Let's go pick up some scholars. The thing that brought me to faith was seeing Pastor Doug and another man at the time go through the neighborhood, knocking on doors, trying to convince parents in the neighborhood why Faith Academy was a good fit for their scholars. It was as the driver. I was the only driver. We had a 15-passenger van, and I would go out and pick up the scholars. As a matter of fact, the driver role has been an important one at Faith Academy because it helps with retention. We have a high retention rate because we're able to pick up our scholars regardless of the school district they live in. My current role is family liaison. I'm the school social worker in layman terms, but I still like driving. In fact, driving helps me with my role as family liaison, because I don't have to depend on information from other people as to what it is the scholars doing, how they're doing. I see them in one of what we call the hot spots, and so I can observe the behavior outside of the school. Oh Lord, let's see. Safety is number one concern. No arms outside of the bus or any body parts as far as that concern. With COVID now, we try to load in a way where the scholars do not have to pass each other constantly. So we load from the back to the front. And basically Christian behavior. We're a Christian school, so basically Christian behavior, respect for themselves and others. Oh, the most fun I've had driving a bus was actually during COVID. Graduation for our scholars this past year was different, and so what we did, we have a minibus with the Faith Academy logo on it, and we turned it into an ice cream truck, if you remember the old ice cream trucks with the music playing. And so we played Pomp and Stance, and we went from house to house with staff members on the van. Pastor Doug would present them with their graduation certificate. All of the family and their friends would be there. We'd come out, we'd pray with them, pray for them. Pastor Doug would talk to them and give them words of wisdom going out, and then we'd leave ice cream for them and the entire family. So the growth, I would say, would be number one. We've gone from when I first started, we started with kindergarten and first grade, and then added a grade each year until we got to the sixth grade. And so we've gone through 2 graduations. So yes, I've lived in Iowa since 1991, and most of that time has been in Iowa City. I lived in Cedar Rapids, I would say, for about 2 years. That I have touched the quality of life for some of our scholars. There are days when I walk around and think it would be interesting to see where so-and-so ends up. One of the scholars I talked to about when he's graduated and all grown up and is a lawyer, and Elder Bernie may need somebody to represent her, and would you be willing to take care of Elder Bernie? And he was, sure, I'll do that for Elder Bernie, even if I don't have any money. And so positive affirmations is one of the things that one of the scholars and I do every morning, where we look in the mirror and we speak life into ourselves. I am intelligent. I have a good sense of humor. I am a leader. I am who God says I am, and I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And this is everyday routine, because I believe if you say that enough, you can accomplish that. We speak what we see, and if you can see it, then say it, and if you say it, then you will see it. So this is it. This is what a typical day look like. They're here in time for breakfast, and then to get ready for chapel, and before the rain starts.